Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Quick overview. We take a look at the 4-hour chart. Most of you will know this chart. Most of you who follow the videos on a daily basis, pretty much know that we're tracking here an ending diagonal to the upside that started in June. On the 10th of June, we have a wave 1 to the upside. We have a wave 2 to the downside, a wave 3 to the upside. Yeah, that could be finished. That's what I'm leaning to, the idea that the third wave is finished. It reached the 1.38 extension, really an ideal target for a third wave in a diagonal. Also, it makes the diagonal structure more reliable if the third wave reaches the 1.38 extension. A third wave doesn't need to reach the 1.38 in a diagonal, but it makes the entire structure more reliable. That means if it's more reliable, and we can't really, trust diagonals in any way, but we can at least, you could say trust them a bit more if the third wave reaches the 1.38 extension. For example, had the third wave not reached the 1.38 extension, we might doubt a little bit more if the fourth wave support is going to hold. But because it reached that level, I'm still watching for another high in a fifth wave. But first of all, obviously, this fourth wave correction needs to complete. It seems as if the price is currently in that fourth wave. The movement looks very corrective at this stage, and the support for wave 4 is between $34.40 and $49.50. with the $40.50 level as an ideal target in between. It's the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement. That's usually the ideal target. And at the moment, I'm watching here, price action here. We're going to take a look at that in a minute. But overall, the main question that will come up, if we get into this support region, which is what I would primarily be watching for, if we get this A, B, C, is this going to be all of wave 4? Or is it only going to be the A wave that will lead to another B wave rally and then come down in wave C? This would look best in terms of the proportions, but it could mean that the price will be stuck in this correction, I don't know, until end of January, maybe February. We'll see. So, and if we now go to the 1-hour chart, then you can see that if wave 3 really finished here on the 16th of November, that the price came down in 3 waves. The A wave of the ABC structure, we could now really be in this B wave that we talked about, A, B, C in wave B, and then the C wave to the downside that could follow. This B wave can still stretch a little higher. I think it would be reasonable at this stage still to be watching for another high. There are different ways how another high could play out, but I think it is reasonable to continue to watch for another high. Okay, main resistance for the B wave is between $64.30 and $76. Looking at really the microstructure here, the idea is that one more high should happen as long as we're holding above $57.80. As long as we hold that level, we can push higher in this fifth wave. I currently see this move as either wave 4 already complete or wave 4 still unfolding. If the wave 4 is already complete, then the fifth wave should be unfolding right now. And the fifth wave should be unfolding as a 5-wave move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is only an idea I have. Would be a very fragile structure. Yeah. Therefore, I'm take this micro count with a pinch of salt. The only the main benefit of this micro count is that it tells us that we can maybe see or understand the wave C as started. The wave 5 of C as started, as long as the $58.60 level is holding. If that level breaks, I have to assume that wave 4 is getting a bit of a reset. then possibly to $57.80. But a break below that will cause a reinterpretation of what all of this is. Fallback scenario would possibly be that we say, okay, we might be in the C wave to the downside. Oops. If the move is impulsive, so C wave down, yeah. Or this here was just an A wave in 3 waves. We come down in a B wave a little lower and would then have another chance to rally higher. They're just different possibilities, but the most straightforward one would be for Solana to just keep going from here, just to turn around and to move up from here to finish off this B wave and then just to come down. I'll keep you updated. There is not an easy answer currently in within this correction. I think the 4-hour chart is fairly clear. I think also here the 1-hour chart is fairly clear. It's just that the lower you go with the time frames, the more fragile the micro counts become. Yeah, that's my update about Solana. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. You can find the links for those in the video description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.